if y'all were born in the 60s, but, you know, some of them outlaws, some of them old timers and that, you know, them old buggers. When there was going to be the Iron Curtain over there in Russia, you know, and all that, with, you know, I mean, the KGB and all that. And anyways, we were going to blow each other up in the world, which might happen now, but I don't know. I'm not getting into that right now. They used to show you these little things that you watch while you're sitting at your desk in like first grade, because they didn't have pre-kindergarten and kindergarten. You had to go to first grade. You had to know what you was doing to get in school in first grade. And they tell you, so this is this, and this is what the Russians are doing. And they would show Mr. Vladimir Putin and the KGB, and they would speak in their Russian, and then they'd show Hitler and all that other stuff, you know. And it intrigued me because I liked the way their voices sound. And Mr. Vladimir Putin, oh my gosh, he was like, and David and them was all, you know, just coming into America, and it was like, and I was like, and I loved the Spanish. We were just getting integrated, and, you know, the blacks and the whites and all that were getting, you know, moved from like, you know, certain areas, like I don't know what's that place over there in Dania, you know. Anyways, so they would tell you, if you hear the sirens, which they let go of, which just drive me, they give me a headache because I've been beaten so many times in my head. I have like some of my, maybe I might get, I don't know, but I keep drinking alcohol to keep it thin, because the Tylenol don't help, or do the Aleve, or do the Vistral, and, you know, all them other poison toxic things. They might affect my liver, since you wouldn't give me Cymbalta or anything else for the pain. And anyway, so they tell you, when you hear that woo, nuclear war threat, or that aliens are coming to attack us, get down on your hands and knees, submit to Oh Mau Mau, get under your little desk, if you can fit, because we was all skinny back then. We all ran around everywhere. We didn't have too many fat people. Put your head between your knees, and you boys, don't be making no sexual. You boys, see if you can suck out a brain fart, because the girls, that they ain't gonna do that. They don't got nothing hanging in between. They don't have one of these things hanging down there. They're not interested in that. They're gonna kick your butts, but we're all gonna die. So I suggest stop giggling and pay attention, because this is reality. It's gonna happen. Hitler's coming after us, and Stalin, and the KGB, and we're gonna be and we're gonna be put behind the Iron Curtain, and we're gonna have to iron it to get the wrinkles out, because we're fighting over going to the moon, and who's gonna get there first, and terrorizing. And then Mr. Vladimir Putin, President Mr. Vladimir Putin, he was like, he had to do what he had to do so that he could take and make it right. Because the alien came and greeted him when they got to the moon before the United States did. And he said, watch out for me, and don't let you know who get away with what he did to her, because Chevy, a 5-star general, told me that David's tasers or Tveslers
family was very prominent and connected to the Russians. But he didn't say they were Russians. And I'm a German, Polish, Amish, interesting therapist who wishes that the world be safe for our future generations and your children too, and your army's children, and for the children all over the world to grow up and not be terrorists like ISIS or Al Qaeda or you know who bought the train to get his foot in the door that you slammed on it and told him to go. Who's getting who's got a boot with the don't get the phone? Did you get she me? Oh sure. You could this is yo нет. No, нет. Go call the Trump. You stupid. And Mr. Vladimir Putin speaks perfect English. In fact, he looks like Phil Collins. He could pass as Phil Collins. He plays the drums. Did you know that? Maskush. And then he's musketed down. It's the war, whatever. If I know I'm not supposed to cry, but you know who I am. And I'm tired of these people saying you're a bad person when you're not. You're just defending what you have to so that they can't continue making this earth and nuclear war bombs and kill so that E.T. can become king and control everything. And putting you in, this district and that district. I don't think so. Nishkera, niet. Noshka na la pa, the tuksha, we ulo mushka. Hetia. And Tatiana, I don't know about you. They do, because they have your files. And they have David's. And they have mine. So, enjoy. See if you can get back to Russia.